Ask me the questions like
What we got with us?
Crazy Sarah.
What's been going on?
24. Oh, 25 now.
What's been going on?
Nothing much. I was sober as a gober for, I think it was like 7 months. How many months is February to now? How many months?
6.
Math it for me.
About 5 or 6.
I was sober as a gober. Didn't touch shit but weed and alcohol. I was doing fucking great. But I kept talking to everybody from the past, like you do. People, places, things affect your life in major ways. But I'm not willing to give up to people, and I never will be. You smoke crack? That's cool. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I learned that from a black man. Black men are smart as shit. That's why Jesus is black, but besides the point. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So I can be friends with a crackhead as long as you're not looking like a crackhead around me. Shit, I could honestly do crack as long as I'm not looking like a crackhead. But I'm not going to because I know my daughter needs better. Okay. Now, next question. While we go through this wilderness.
How long were you clean? What caused you to get clean, and what caused you to stop being clean?
Man, should I name names? Like real names? What you think?
No, you don't have to name names. You could name just...
I mean, this is probably going to go viral. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Tucker Chops beat me.
Wow.
For 4 motherfucking days. And was a narcissist asshole and just kept making me fucking rethink my whole entire life. And he made me want to stay and get beat. It didn't make sense, right? So I already knew, man, my mind is fucked up. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then he was beating me for wanting to smoke crack. But he was a crack dealer. So he would give me a little bit here and there. That's just even more torture. Bitch, if you're going to cut me off, cut me off. Don't give me a little bit here and there. That was horrible. But he would beat me all the time for like 4 days straight. And I don't even know what about. Like, it was petty shit. Like, I closed the bathroom door one time while I was in the shower and he said I was being sneaky. Like, that don't even make sense. So I showed up to my mom's house on her porch with a busted lip and a black eye. That was pretty damn near faded by then. And all I said is, I need help. I need help. And I never wanted to leave East St. Louis, though. Never. This is my home. Now my home, because I was homeless here. But I had to leave it in order to get better. And, you want to believe this, I came back a couple times and saw people smoke in front of me and I didn't do it. But mental health has a lot to do with your life. And I'm bipolar as a motherfucker. You say one motherfucking thing to me and I could switch. Like, I could be probably the perfect actress out there because I can be happy and dandy and crying the next second. Like, it's literally bipolar shit, which is okay. But I choose to not take medication. Fuck that shit. If you're telling me I can't take these motherfucking drugs, then why can't I take these drugs? Make that make sense. They were just criminalized by doctors. What the fuck do these doctors know anyhow? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. How are you gonna get me off one addiction and then bring me to another addiction? No, so I don't take it, and I manage my mental health just fine. It's hard not having somebody to hold you down, being bipolar. So, like, not having a spouse to hold me down. So that's what I was always trying to find that whole year that I was homeless. But I manage it fine until I don't.
What was the process of you pulling out of that homelessness after the year? Like, what made you turn it around? What caused you to turn it around?
I already told Tucker Chops that I was going to go to rehab the day that I met him, and he said he can do rehab here. And the whole time there, I was really depressed those 4 days. And he was trying to rehab me, as he said, giving me a little bit at a time. But, like, that shit was really fucking with my mind. Sitting there for 3 days, getting beat, wondering, like, at least my daughter doesn't have to look up to 2 parents like this. But I wish she had a dad, and I wish she had a mom, and I'm not there. Like, my daughter means everything to me.
How is your daughter doing now?
She's doing really good. I was actually literally just living with my mom before I was homeless again.
What's the relationship like with you and your mom?
We are literally the same motherfucking person, and I'm going to take her to the psych ward after I get done with this. I'm going to tell her it's a requirement. Mom, if you don't want me to do drugs, bitch, you got to go in the psych ward. You got to test that motherfucking mental. Because I think she's bipolar and she's just never been diagnosed. We are literally the same person. She flips like this. And she talks to you like she's screaming at you. I'm like, God damn, you're gonna make me piss my pants. What did I do now? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
What's sober life? What was sober life like?
Sober life was awful, but amazing. It was horrible. Being high is much better, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it because you're self-medicating and taking your mind
I'm
off of
self-medicating
your...
and taking my mind off of my problems. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a firm believer in drugs really aren't that bad for you. Everything used in moderation. Meth, all drugs are addictive in some way, shape, or form, right? But like, if you moderate yourself, I do not condone this at home. I'm not telling anybody to do this, but I know people that smoke meth every day and go to work every day. And they just do it just to wake up because they have ADHD and they've never been diagnosed.
Didn't you start working while you were sober?
Did I start working while I was sober? Yeah.
Where were you working?
River Care Center.
How was that?
It was amazing up until I cussed both the bosses out and left that bitch. I was working there for like 4 or 3 months.
What made you cuss everybody out?
Man, the switch. The bipolar switch.
What made you give up sober life to come back to the street? And time with your daughter. Like, what made you trade that in?
Because I'm still sober in a sense. I might be a little high now. Shit, I didn't even get a bump like I just wanted to. I might be a little high now. But you always have to think of it like this. And people that have never done drugs in their life don't think of it like this. Like, my mama looks at me crazy when I say this shit. But just for today, nigga. Period. Just for today. You have to think about yourself in that day. And it's just for today I'm going to stay sober. So not today, nigga. That's already gone. I'm talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow when I wake up, that's going to be the first thing I say to myself. And I'm going to do all the rituals that I did in rehab. Which was like read some shit.
Do you have any ways to be reached, any ways to be contacted,
Yeah.
social media?
Yeah.
Shout them out.
I have a phone number. It's 618-772-0217. That's one of my phone numbers, but I got 3 phones.
Social media, cash apps.
My Facebook is Sarah Dawn Smith, but there's 2 of them, so you'll just have to pick the right one. It's a picture of my daughter. Cash app, yeah, motherfuckers, cash at me. I'm homeless on the streets. This is about to be my new home. I'm gonna put a roof on this bitch.
Shout out your cash app.
Cash app is 2023 Sassy with 3 S's, Sarah, and that's it. So money sign 2023 Sassy Sarah with 3 S's on that Sassy.
What happened to B you were running with?
I don't know. I think she's dead. I don't know. I can't find her. I've been trying.
I haven't seen her since our first time interviewing.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was the first and last time.
That worries me because the way that she was moving on these streets, I move differently. I make people scared of me. Shit. They get me in their car to kidnap me, and then they tell me get out 10 minutes later. And I mean, they're really like on a mission to kidnap my ass. No, motherfuckers, that's why you just talk. Ain't nobody gonna shoot you with a gun if you just keep talking. You're gonna be like, man, what does this bitch have to say? I wanna hear. You just talk. And when everybody tells you shut up, say, you shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. That's my best advice for the streets, for real.
So how long?
And knives. Bring knives.
How long is this time gonna be out here?
Oh, it's not long, actually. I have a bedroom now because I came back to the streets. And I have a bedroom to a house that I can say no drugs enter my bedroom. They might enter theirs, but that's not my business. And I don't have no fucking rules there. I live with 4 males. They all have their own rooms. They all do their own things. I don't have no rules. I'm a rule breaker. I'm a grown-ass motherfucking woman who pushed a baby out of my motherfucking pussy lips. Why should I have rules? Unless I or my husband made them. Period.
If there's anything you want to say in closing, Miss Sarah, that you want to get off your chest, now's the time you can say it.
Yeah. Mama, I love you. I'm sorry that you felt the need to kick me out. I mean, I kind of put it on myself because I said, I'll move out if you want me to. Like, I don't understand this. And then you told me to move out. I'm sorry that you felt that way. And I'm sorry for this new adventure because I don't know how long this is going to take me to get through this. But understand that no matter what you do, no matter how much you try and keep me away from my daughter, I'm going to fight harder and harder every day to get her back. She's everything to me. She's my fucking world. And you got me so close to her in the little bit of time that I had with her. And the first day that I fucking wake up, actually I didn't wake up, I stayed up all night. That's why I'm still manic. The first day that I finally got her ready for school, you wanted to complain to me about how I'm tired and I didn't do nothing. Yeah, that's because I lied to you and said I slept when I didn't. When you're bipolar, you need fucking sleep or else you'll turn manic. And I don't know if anybody knows that term that's watching this, but if you feel like you get extremely impulsive and spend all your money and do the stupidest motherfucking things, like I had 4,000 in my bank account last week, now I have 600. Like if you feel like you do stupid shit like that, go to the doctor. And I'm not telling you to take the pills, you just have to be aware of yourself. I'm never gonna take bipolar pills. Hell no, but I might take depression pills, because I'm depressed as a motherfucker. And I might, so I won't take the mood stabilizer, but I might take depression pills, and I definitely will take anxiety, and I might take a PRN that will knock my ass out when I need to go to sleep. Mental health is a serious thing, so mental health awareness.
We appreciate you taking time out with us, Miss Sarah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.